Hello, everyone. Good to be talking with you here this Friday, August 6th. I want to just give you an update on the weekend, how we're doing, and what some of my thoughts are on our situation right now with the incredible resurgence of the coronavirus and the COVID-19 that is caused by the coronavirus. Just one thought that has hit me. The CDC was right. Whoever was right when they said we are in a different space now. The war has changed. That's what they said. The war has changed. It's become deadlier for some, but not others. It's a pandemic of the unvaccinated. 99.9% of the people who are getting sick, going in the hospital, and dying are the unvaccinated. Breakthroughs notwithstanding, it's the unvaccinated that I want to have listened to this closely. This is going to take a lot longer, I think, than anyone thought. It's not an easy fix at all. So how do we find our way about? How do we take those next steps? How do we cope? As I like to often say, how do we cope? And in all of this, what matters most? Especially since we can't go back. Can't go back to the before times. Can't go forward to the good times. Israel was in the wilderness of sin in last Sunday's first reading. It was in the wilderness of sin, no pun intended, for 40 years. A generation. And they were fed by God, manna and quail. Elijah today is on the run. He thought he had won a couple of victories for the Lord, and he did, but they didn't endure. He was on the run. They were after him, and he was done. How many of you feel done? He was done, and he said, "It isn't enough, Lord. Just let me die." We are in that wilderness of the novel coronavirus. I know a lot of you are saying, I'm done. I'm over it. I can't do this anymore. And what did God do for the Israelites when they said, we're done? He fed them. What did he do for Elijah when he said, I'm done, just let me lay here and die? He said, get up and eat. Didn't even argue. No sympathy, no empathy, just said, get up and eat. You got a long journey ahead of you and you need some sustenance. Get up and go. Yearning for normal, whatever that is. The flesh pots of Egypt or victory for the Lord over the pagan kings and queens of Israel. Going back to normal. Ain't going to happen. Didn't happen then, ain't going to happen now. You can't go back. You can't be great again. You can't really go forward together as if it's inevitable progress. We can take next steps together. Inch forward. Maybe struggle forward. Pick up our crosses. Look for a new normal. We're on a new journey now. Totally new journey. And if the Delta variant isn't telling us that, then we're not listening. It's time for us together to find our way about, one step at a time. What did Jesus say in last week's gospel and this week's? It's the heart of it all. I am the center of your life. I am the bread of life. That's what the center is. I am the foundation. I am your nourishment. I am your sustenance. I am your life. And whoever acknowledges that life, whoever responds by picking up their crosses and taking next steps with Jesus, they will find the promised land. They will make it to the Mount of God. We will do it together. Ubuntu. Together. I am because we are, and we are because I am. We can all say that together. Ubuntu. And in, with, under, and around us comes Jesus in the power of the Spirit, the bread of life. We're going to get there, but we're going to get crucified along the way. It's our calling. It's our struggle, but we'll get there. It's just going to take some time. So, join us this Sunday, either on Facebook at 8, Zoom at 11, YouTube and SoundCloud later in the day, or if you've been vaccinated, or you're under 12 and you're okay and you're with mom and dad who are vaccinated, then come to church in person. Again, the walls are rolled back. The air is blowing through. The fans are whirring. We're outside practically. So the ventilation venue and the vocalizations, well, we're going to sing a little softly behind our masks. You can make a joyful hum or a joyful noise or a joyful song. But in all things, as the psalm says, at all times, we will bless the Lord, and the praise of God shall ever be in our mouths. God's blessings to you in these challenging times. You're all in my prayers, each and every day. I hope to see you soon. Take care and aloha.